Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be when you see this video. It's been a minute since I've been on live, but took a break from the TikTok. Although I'm going to miss my TikTok peoples today. And I decided to come over to the other side. Before I get started, I'm going to put eye drops in because your girl, you can't, half your face can't be done. So if you got issues, like, seriously, you cannot have. I think more got on my face than it got in my eye. But if you have issues, make sure your issues are done before you go put on your makeup. I moisturized prior to getting on so I can put my primer on before I started doing my makeup. So I just want to make sure my eyes are not leaking. I started getting wetting drops for leaking eyes because it keeps that my makeup be running and my eyes leaking, and I don't like that. So shout out to everybody on a new day. Look, I just did this like I had this hair down my back. I'll put one more drop. I feel like one more drop, just one more. Look, okay, eyeball. Oh, wait, did I get it? I think I got it. Okay, I got it. That should help with some of the just wetting drops. You know what happens when I start doing my makeup? Depending on the season, the season, sometimes my eyes will leak. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm using e.l.f. Power Grip. I'm gonna put something out of my face before I do my calamine this morning. I was doing a light look, but I'm gonna go in with my brow today because someone's like, Tanisha, you got a brow video? And I'm like, yeah, y'all go look. But sometimes you don't want to search, so we'll hit that brow first. But definitely going in with my primer before I put my calamine on. Hi, Mohan Raja. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It doesn't cost to subscribe, y'all. Just subscribe. Just be like, here, I'm just going to subscribe. Be in the giving spirit. Good morning, good afternoon, guys. Steph, hey, babe. You know what? I had to charge my phone up some. Like, good morning, hi, guys. I had to charge my phone up because I didn't want it to just be like dead. So I'm like, Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys. You guys go ahead if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do. You know, I gotta put my iPad and all that. I think that's so much to be doing because I be needing to focus. And then I'll be like, hey guys, hi guys, hi guys. And the music, I still gotta get TikTok, this one down packed. So when I get it down packed, I'll be like, yeah, okay. But if you guys, hi. Shakanta, hi. I hope I pronounced that right. Muhammad, hi. Oh, yeah. Grant, are you a good math debate? No, I suck. I don't think, Steph, I don't know. I work on New Year's. So it's like, I don't know. I really have no clue what my New Year's is going to be like. But I work. But, hi, Rashash. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a really great day today. Um, I made sure I said my prayers before I got on here. So if you're gonna mess with a child of God, just be careful because he got me. So if you're gonna come in here with a bad attitude, I'm just telling y'all, God don't play about his kids. So I'm just saying. Vincent, hi, how are you this morning? I do, but I took off Christmas. Oh, you know what? I do get holiday pay on New Year's, and I didn't even think about that. I was thinking maybe leaving an hour too early just to like go to church maybe. I haven't been in a long while for New Year's, but I'm like, I don't want Vincent. I don't want to just, I don't know. I'm going, am I staying with the dark brow today? I'm going to do a little bit of a red brow, a little bit. So I'm going in with my palette. It's got like this burnt color. Let me just see. Yeah, I'm going to use a little bit of primer. We're going with the pigment base, definitely. So, just a little bit of pigment base. Christmas is weird. I'm like, I took off. I just put in for Christmas the day after, and I'm like, I'm just putting a little bit of base because I'm gonna go with a reddish color brow. So, yeah, but you know what? I'm for it. I am for it. Definitely for it. So, do you work on Christmas stuff? I'm like, okay. I'm just putting that pigment base right here because I know it really was. When you're so used to holidays being on certain times of the year, when that day changes or something, you be like, wait, I'm trying to still figure out what happened to Easter. I don't remember it. I'm thinking I was at work. I really don't remember Easter this year. I'm thinking I was at work. Because I'm like, wait, what happened to Easter? I'm like, where was I? I know I can't be the only one. Thanks for the likes, guys. If you're not subscribed, I know, but like when you think about it, where were you for Easter? Because I'm like, what did I do for Easter this year? I'm like, where was I? Was there ham involved? I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm going with it's kind of like a reddish color that I picked out of my eyeshadow palette. Like a brick red. I really like it because it's dark, but it's red. So it's color. Uh-huh. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you, babe. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. I think I hit 450. So subscribe, like, share, whatever. I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, I don't remember Easter this year. I really don't. Well, I guess that's what happened when you don't have little children. Spud, no, I just used the pigment base because I was going in with kind of a color. That was it. Deepak, thank you. I love you as well. You know what? That's a good idea, Steph. Maybe I'll do a cut. I was gonna do stones. Maybe I'll do stones. Cause I was like, maybe I'll do stones. But I like that. It's like a brownish color, but it's got red in it. So I was just like, we're going with it. Oh, I flipped my camera. Oh, my bad, y'all. I flipped the camera. I don't know how I did that. Do stones in a cut? I'm thinking it. I'm from Niagara Falls, New York. What? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Someone was calling me, and I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So they had to call me more than once. Niagara Falls, New York. Spud, thanks. Love you back. So definitely. I'm thinking, well, I'm going to do diamonds because then I feel like I'll do diamonds on my face. And this is a live video. There will be no edits to this video. Just know. I don't know how people go live and edit it because it isn't considered not live. It's considered like, well, I know I'm a sailor, but I'm not going to sail through this video because I respect people's. But I work at a front desk. Oh, you know what, Steph? I didn't do that. But inbox me because I do have a spot, like a place to send stuff. And if you go on my Amazon wish list, it'll send directly. Ooh, ooh, I like this color. It'll look better once I carve them. Cause you know these brows, they can't be. You know my brows gotta be on point. Spud, what'd you do? Do. Oh, Deepak. I work at a front desk and I do makeup. And I will tell you, like I'll say to everyone else, trust the process. Hopefully I won't disappoint you. But I do makeup without all the filters. I just don't want to make it seem like it's so complicated. So we're going with the peachy. We're going with pink concealer. Cause okay, but I know. I hadn't really just decided. I don't know what I was doing. I totally think I forgot about it because stuff was coming to my one address, and I have a mailing thing. I gotta get one. I'm going with a dramatic brow, not dramatic. Shout out to my niece Eyeshadow, who watches the videos. She's got me every time I say the word dramatic. I remember when she was a little girl, she didn't like getting her hair done at first, and she'd say, "Oh," and she'd just be so dramatic, and she couldn't even say the word dramatic. I'm not dramatic, and she would cry about it, but it was so crazy because not only did she cry and she'll start talking, so I said, "Oh," she just knew what dramatic was. What I married with the friends. Oh, Steph, we didn't forget the calamine. You literally came in a process. I put my moisturizer on before I came. I actually just added my primer, and I figured I'd just do my brows while the primer was just kind of sitting there. And then I'll definitely go in my mouth. I'm at my calamine. You just caught it in the whole process. It's a little easier right now for me to be on YouTube because I don't have so many people to talk to at that. But it will grow because I know it will. There we go. That's a nice brow. I'm doing pink because I feel like I'm gonna do pink anyways today. Something kind of soft with my diamonds. Oh, that's a nice brow. I know. You know what though? You know what I have been liking? Remember that? I don't know if you were on when I did that. It was a Twinkie, like a lip color. I really like that. It's the burgundy outline with the only thing about lip color, and I like the stains, like like color stain and things like that because I hate drinking stuff. And because I sit at the front desk, sometimes I'll be drinking my water and stuff. And after a while, your lip color look crazy. I don't like that. There we go. That's a nice brow. I might bring it down just. I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit. I won't make it so thick today, but I won't make it so thin either. But I'm bringing it down because I'm gonna put some stones on it. Just a few stones. No, I do not. Sorry. That's the joy about using. There we go. That's a good brow. Let me see. Oh, that's a thin brow for me, and I'm so thick brow girl. Like it's so thin, but we'll work it. I'm just gonna bring it out a little bit right here. Just thicken it up just a little bit. Definitely gonna put some stones on it. Instead of cuts, I'll put stones and slits. Okay, okay, I'm feeling this brow today. Sometimes when I go with a smaller brow, I'll be like, I like a good thick brow. I like the dramatic of a thick brow. But since it's got a little color to it, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. I do want to do this. And we are definitely going with a unibrow because these brows are twins, not sisters. Whoever tells you that. I'm trying to emphasize that all the time. Whoever tells you that they're sisters and not twins, they lied. Whoever started that should be ashamed. Because, again, oh my God, conceal right there. Me and my sister do not look alike. Um, so, with that being said, do you really want your brows to not look alike? They're twins. Just put it this way: brows are twins, not identical, but definitely both born on the same day. So I'm just kind of letting you know that when people say, "Oh, your brows shouldn't match," yes, they do. They should. People lie when they say that. They don't like you. They don't like you if they don't want your brows to match. They're just they're just mean people. And we are going to bring this to to match. This one has to go down just a little bit more. I'm still congested. Hey Nicole, how you doing, baby? I'm still congested from having a cold weeks ago. I've never literally. I think when you get old, you realize more things break and don't. I'm laughing at myself. More things break and more things do things, but they really like when you get over 25. I'm well. Yep, stuff. When you get over 25, you guys, maybe 30, when you wake up in the morning, you have to wake up and see what body parts work. Because it's like your bones do different things. I'm just telling y'all. If you don't know yet, you're blessed. You know how you wake up, you gotta be like, oh, okay. I kind of like this one. Maybe I'll go out a little bit more with that one. But when you get over a certain age, you got to understand that. I'm just gonna bring this one up a little bit more to match this one, and bring it down to match. That's the joys of makeup. Like again, this is like just eyeshadow. It's just the color I want. That's what I love about the eyeshadow because I can use any color. I can have hot pink brows. I can have whatever color brow I want. And for that, I love it. You guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. I'm not playing my Christmas music like I did yesterday because I'm really not familiar with all my rules and regulations on YouTube, and I don't want them to say I did something wrong because I played my music, my Christmas music. Maybe they have a YouTube playlist because I can't sing through a whole live. There we go. There we go. Now that's a brow. Hey, Miss Londa. How are you? You know what, Miss Londa? I was running late today. I had to charge up my phone. And, you know, just, I figured to get ready for work prior to work. So, you know, I'll be trying to be on time. So it snowed last night. And my worry is I'm so extra. I literally work not even 5 minutes away from my job. But I feel like I need to go make sure there's no snow on the car. Oh, that came out perfect. There we go. Now we're talking. Make sure there's no snow on the car. I need to stop at the store prior to work, which is right next to work. But that takes time. I am not a winter driver. If I can avoid it in the winter, I will avoid it. I don't like driving in the winter. It is not me that so much is the problem. I feel like people in the winter, they just don't care. Like they just don't care. So when they don't care, I get like, oh, you don't care. I don't want to be on the road with you. So other people make me nervous because they want to still continue the same speed limit. They want to do all of that stuff. Right. Miss Yolanda, yeah, no. They want to do the same stuff. Like when it's raining, like some people who, I'm not going to talk about truck drivers, but some people who don't want to slow down. And it's like, it's raining, y'all. Let's just take it a little bit easier. And then they hydro past you. I remember a snowstorm. I was coming from Rochester. Um, and it started snowing really, really bad. So we were just behind each other. Like, all you could see was tail lights. And I was going to pull over and get a room at the time, years ago. But I thought to myself, what if everyone else pulled over to get a room? So now I thought, I'll just continue to ride home, and I made it home. What normally would have been an hour and 20 minutes was like a 3 hour drive. It was that bad. But I remember all of the trucks like that had ran by so fast in size, like in the ditches, and I was like, oh. And I was talking junk, but I waited till I got home because you can't be talking junk on a highway in bad weather and then expect God to bless you on the highway. You'd be like, he gonna get me. So I was talking junk when I got home. So I was just like, okay, there we go. That's a good brow. Oh, those are nice brows. Yeah. Mm, this one's a little more like this one could do that. This one can't do anything, so maybe I should just keep it arched up so it looks like it's dramatic. How you feeling today, Miss Yolanda? I'm so excited for Christmas, y'all. So I can tell y'all because no, I can't tell y'all what I'm getting my sister because she might go back and watch this video. She be on YouTube watching videos, and I'll be like, "What are you watching?" Alexis, thank you. I appreciate you, but thank you, and you have a really great day and whatever else you do. That's good. I'm glad you are, Miss Yolanda. I'm so glad. Day by day, babe. Day by day. But thank you for coming in, Alexis, and looking at my hot mess. I appreciate you. I love people and their positivity. I love it. I love it. Show Alexis a little love. Maybe Alexis is having just a bad day. I just don't know how you could just be mean to strangers. So instead of me just being mean to the strangers that are mean to me, Alexis, you really can't. I am probably in. If you look in the dictionary and look next to the word unbothered, it's my picture. Like, no, I'm not. I'm right there. It's so cute too. There's probably this picture too. Look at a hot mess. I'm not gonna waste my concealer, so we're just gonna put it up here. Because we're not gonna waste it. We're gonna use it. We're gonna use it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my calamine on. Don't forget if you haven't subscribed. Alexis, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Right, Nicole. I'm just not understanding. So people just say what they want to say. And it's okay. You don't have to like everything in life. I don't like chitterlings, but I don't still, No, I'm actually not talking about you. We're just talking in general. But I'm just telling you, if you're on here, just go to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. But I don't like chitterlings, but, I don't knock it. Ain't like everything. Hey, Nix. How you doing, babe? Hope everything is well. Thanks for getting on today with me. I was late today. I'm like, girl, get up. I'm trying to regulate my schedule, especially when you work night, like late or in the evening. Like you get to bed in a later hour, and I'm like, okay, so what time do you want to get up? And I'm like, I don't know. I tend to get up a lot during the night, so I don't know why. It's a bad habit of mine, sort of an insomnia, but so I like, um, you know, to sleep in a little bit, but it's like, I just didn't want to waste that primer. Let's give me some calamine on so I can put some makeup on. Did I just splat calamine? Mm-mm. I thought I was going to do lashes today. I might. It just depends. Sometimes lashes just be too much for me, y'all. And I'm going with some. I was going to do a pink blush because I do like the pink blush, but I was going to do pinks. I had this little soft pink, this palette. It's cute. And I had a pink lip gloss, but I like the NYX Buttermelt blush. So we'll do that. We'll do pink with the buttermelts. Doo-doo-doo. And of course, we'll highlight it to heaven. Because we love highlights. I don't even know. Sometimes you have so much makeup, you're like, what is this? I don't know what it's doing. What it does, what it do. So, yeah. If you are not subscribed and you're just in here chilling, chillaxing, go ahead and subscribe. If you happen to catch this video on a random time, go ahead and subscribe. And we are off to Calamine City. I just put my little drops of calamine in. I don't put too much on. I just do a drop and a drizzle here and there. So my calamine can be all nice and ready for my makeup. I'm Miss Loretta. I'm ready for the rest of the tour. I can't wait to get my sister's Christmas gift. That is the only gift that I'm so excited about. You ever had a gift and it's like, oh my gosh, this is a really, really good gift? It's gonna make her cry. hmm So my sister, we can talk about her. Um, she did this old lady thing. Like she doesn't get the matriarch thing. So if she's sick, I'm supposed to take care of her and tell her what to do. But clearly, she wants to still tell me what to do. Shout out to my sister Tiffany. You're not the boss of me. But she tried to tell me what to do because she was in the ER last night, and she's well. Um, but I'm like, I'm supposed to tell you what to do. I don't want to worry nobody, and I'm not gonna tell you next time I'm in the ER because you worry me. I said, well, I'm supposed to worry because you're my sister. Again, my sister who does not look like me. So just remember when you're doing your brows that your brows need to be identical. Born on the same day. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be just born on the same day. People are like, oh, your eyebrows are sisters. The lies people tell. Ooh, there we go. And that's my calamine, because I put my calamine on, y'all. I don't play about it. I like it as a primer. I like it. Turn on your super chat. What's super chat? I don't even know what that is, Steph. Let me see. Hold on. Did I have a little? What's the super chat? I don't even have a clue yet. I'm telling you, I'm literally learning as I go with this. And let's see. Oh, we're gonna stay. We're gonna go with light pinky up here. Stay right up in there with a light pink. I like pink because it gives me red, and I like red. It works well with my skin tone, but I do like pink. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know how to do a super chat. Listen, y'all, you ask me, I don't know what super chat is. Highlight every channel on this video up to let's highlight. I don't even know. No, I don't want to do that. At least one video needs to start. Okay, wait. No, we don't retouch off. You know, I don't know. Chat filter, top messages, community moderations. Okay, top messages off. I don't know. I'll figure it out next time because I have not a clue what a super chat is. But don't forget, I do have my link tree, Tanisha Edwards, and Cash App and Venmo. If you go to my TikTok, I gotta figure that one out. Thank you for telling me stuff because I really don't know. You know what? I'm learning to sell myself. I be so wanting to get on and just do makeup and have fun. I don't be thinking about stuff, and y'all be putting me on to stuff, and I be like, okay, that be me. Okay, I'll do it. Kim used to yell, "Hi Maria, how are you, babe? I hope your day is well." Maria. I just want to sing that name now. So there, we got a nice little pink under. You know, you gotta highlight that brow. When you got a good brow, you gotta highlight it. I'm just pushing that pink under there just to give it that little zest that it needs. A little zest. I'm going to miss making Christmas cookies this year, but I'm not, if it makes sense. Everyone depends on me to make Christmas cookies. Good, I'm glad you are well. So, with that being said, I'm not going to stress it. Next year, we'll be back in the swing of things because I'm just speaking into this. I'm like, listen, by the way, God, not trying to tell you what to do. If you could take me off the strongest soldiers list, I'd appreciate it. Let's just blend in some pinks. If you could just kind of just, God, just, substitute me. Sit me on the bench this year. I'd appreciate it. Just, I'm not asking you or telling you what to do, God. I'm just kind of asking you. Oh, yeah, that's what I do. I do a good sugar cookie. I've sent them out of town. People be waiting, or they fight over them. But I let them fight over cookies. I usually make hundreds of them. I will not do that this year. I finally sent the recipe to my children, but you know how children are. If they want something so bad, Mom, what if something happens? But I've yet to see someone make the cookies. I'm still waiting on the kids to make the cookies. I got you next year. I'm telling you. The cookies are so good they stay soft. They don't. But I'm literally what I'll do. The thing about my cookies, because everyone's like, "What's so great about your cookies?" I literally, Maria, I don't have a favorite color. I love color. So a favorite color is like setting me up for disappointment. But the thing about my Christmas, I literally watch them. I sit in front of the stove, and they have to come out at a precise moment. Uh-huh. They come out at a precise moment because it's that moment where you don't want to, because they'll cook a little bit more, but you don't want them to overcook, but you want them just done so they stay soft as long as they exist. If my cookies have even a little bit, I will tell you what, if my cookies look like this on the bottom right here, right in that middle, like this, they're garbage. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that, babe. But I'll just be like, we're not keeping those cookies. Those are the misfit cookies. And if it wasn't so much work, people like, oh, you should do cookies all year. It's a lot of work. And I don't want to do them all year. I just like it at Christmas time. But if I might surprise my son this year and go to his house and make cookies this year. They'd be surprised. Like, oh my goodness, mom's here baking cookies. But then it's like once everyone finds out about the cookies, it's, oh, can I get the cookies? So then it doesn't. It's not as fun. You know what I'm saying? I like to give them out, but then when certain people find out, I had my little ghetto. My kid's uncle. He in jail. He always in jail. He just ghetto. But he come out of jail one year. He's like, "You got any cookies left?" And I said, "I saved your little ghetto self some cookies." Beautiful people always recognize beautiful people. You know it. I was waiting on Trendy to do a shirt, but I guess you know what, y'all. I'm gonna have to do my own shirts. So I really like this pink. I'll go in with the darker, just like a little darker pinky burgundy on that end. Just a little bit. We're gonna kind of, let's see how dark it is. That's not really dark. Uh, do I want to? I don't want to use any black. Let's see what I got in the Julia's palette. Maybe a red. I know for the summer. Oh, that would be nice. You know what, y'all? I think no, because I want to do a. No, you know what? I ain't gonna go. I just want a little hint of black, just a little bit, just a little bit, just to go in on that end, and I'll just tap it on that end too. No, Maria, I just do a sugar cookie. I like butter cookies. I don't know how to make a good butter cookie, but when I get into a different place, I'll bring you guys into the kitchen. I took a little culinary and everything. I can cook a little bit. I got elbows. These is cooking elbows. I can cook a little bit. A little something, something. I'm just going to tap that black in just a little bit. Oh, it was so much easier on this side. Maybe I didn't tap enough. That's why. Let me see. Don't be half tapping. Oh, okay. Maybe I just didn't tap enough. Boom, boom. Maria, I know pink is a really good color. My daughter does not like it. She's a purple person. She said I over pinked her when she was a baby. But I just thought little girls look good in pink. I just love the pink on girls when they're growing up. The pink bows, the pink, all the pink. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up a little bit more here, and then I'll go over with that pink. This one wasn't as dark, maybe because this is my bad side. You know that one side you be like, "Ugh, I'm struggling with that. This is my, mm-hmm. Yeah, I just every time I turned around, my daughter had on pink. She doesn't like pink, and let me tell y'all what she really don't. She was like, I wasn't a fan of Barbie. When I tell y'all I was disappointed, I said, don't you come in here with that mess. There we go. I like blending these colors and packing them together because it gives you new colors. So we're just gonna put that pink over that black like that. Just kind of. How dare she say she doesn't like Barbie? I was like devastated when she told me that. I was. I said, what? Who raised you? We can talk about my daughter because I'm not afraid of my children. I'll talk about them and love them later. So my daughter, we were talking, and I have a tendency of with my kids. I'm like, who raised you? Because they do stuff, and I'll be like, who taught you that? Yeah, I know I can't be the only one. You'd be like, who raised you? This is a clean brush. I'm just going in with that pink and pulling it into that black. It's going to give me like a purple hue. I do it all the time. Nicole, what? I'm like, wait, what? I don't know. I'm looking away and I might have missed something. I'm just going in and pulling that into that black. I needed that black. Oh, Maria, I got work because I'm not rich today. So yeah, I got to go to work. I know I can't be the only one who feel like that sometimes. I know I can't be. I know y'all gotta be like, wait, what? Yeah, I gotta work, Maria. I didn't wake up rich. I didn't play any lotto, so definitely gotta go. Nicole, right? I'll just be like, who raised you? Who raised you? There we go with that other pink. Ooh, these pinks. But yeah, Maria, I just be like, I'm just gonna go to work today. I woke up unrich. That's my thing, unrich. I'm like, yeah, I woke up unrich this morning. So I didn't blend. I puzzled. And when I say puzzle, um, right, Yolanda, I'm telling you, I know. So when I say puzzle, it's my little thing that I do. And puzzle, I just push the colors into the colors. Like if you remember a puzzle and you just push the colors that you want into the color, it just gives it a different look. Some people say, oh, it's nicely blended. No, it's not. I just puzzle them into each other. Because sometimes blending be so blending. They be like, blend daughter. And I'm like, no, we're not. So, yeah. I don't know how to share a YouTube video. I have to go. Now I have to go investigate things. Because now I want to know. So, we just puzzle those colors in. And we're going to pull that little black in. Now, when we put on our foundation, all that extra go away. It's good to be extra when you want to be. Do do. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Do you like playing games? I can't say as a don't. Can't say as a do. Monopoly? Yeah. Do I cheat on Monopoly? It's your business. I am going. I was going to go with the Juvia's palette today, but I'm actually going with the Revlon Color Stay the Longwear. Woohoo. I like it. Um, Sometimes I do this a little setting spray in my makeup. I love the way setting spray feels. I don't know how other people don't like it, but I love it. This one gives me skin. You know that one makeup that gives you just skin? You're like, oh, skin. That's it. And we'll get into that eye in a second. Oh, Maria, you have a really blessed day. And I hope it is amazing. And thank you for coming on and spending some time with me today. I appreciate that. We'll see you soon. Mm, there we go. We're tapping away. See how this gives me skin? I've been using this soap on my neck because my neck had really that bad hyperpigmentation, that dark. But I'm telling you, this soap has made a difference, and I haven't really said anything. I haven't shown it yet. I just want to use the other bar to give you two bars in the pack, and I just want to see where I can put like comparing a different. Because when I tell you, it has really made a difference. It has made a difference. Mm. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm just patting that in and dragging it just a little bit because I have my calamine on and I don't like to just disrupt it. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that. Um, Lacria, did I say that right? Lucretia, it is calamine lotion, and it's just gonna keep me from being oily under my makeup later. I have oily skin, and this calamine just helps me from being oily. But thank you for asking. It's the pink kind. I tried the clear. The clear does not give me the consistency. It actually streaks, it leaves streaks on my makeup, so I don't like it. It's kind of like what happened to me when I tried the milk of magnesia on the face. You know, a lot of people speak against it, a lot of people like it. I always tell people, do what you like. But I do like the calamine more than I tried. I tried the milk. When I tried the milk of magnesia, I literally was on a live video and I had to stop and take it off because my makeup started like streaking, and I was like, well, no, this is not going to work. So definitely go in with the calamine has worked for me for a long time now, some years now. I can use it as primer. I sometimes I don't use it. It just depends on how long I'm gonna have my makeup on. When I go to work, we sitting at an 8 hour day, 9 hour day, so I kinda like using it then. I'm putting stones on today. Thank you so much. I'm actually going, what am I using today? This is Revolution Revlon Color Stain, 24-hour long wear though. And I usually have good makeup. But that calamine just keeps it from being oily later. You got oily skin, sometimes you just like, you know, you go to the bathroom and it's like, but I don't worry about that anymore. I haven't worried about it in years. The only time I worry about it is when I don't have my calamine on. That is really the only time I worry about it. Oh yeah. Well, it's not a harsh lotion. I think a lot of people think it's harsh, Nicole, and it really is not harsh. It's for your skin and your body. It's a drying lotion for when you do have like sunburn, bug bites. I would think that it wouldn't be a harsh lotion. People say, "Oh, it's not good for your skin after so long." What is really good for your skin after so long? Tell me, and then I'll wait. I know certain stuff I've been using for forever. Pond's, Noxzema. This one gives me skin. You see? Especially, I was burned when the summer came. I was light here, but my skin was really dark because of shirts. It's now kind of getting back to normal, but it left me such like, and then one side of my arm, the driving arm, was a mess, and I'm just like, I'm allowed to play with this driving arm. Let's break these eyebrows. I do like when I break the eyebrows. And we'll soften up those corners because I don't like a hard corner. But yeah, this is Revlon today. This eyebrow look a little crooked. There we go. That was a little crooked. I know a crooked brow when I see one. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys. If you haven't subscribed, just make sure you do. I'm going to go in. I'm just going to make sure that's straight right there. There we go. I'm going to get my eyebrows good because I'm going to go put my stones on. And get that out the way. So I'm just going to use my spoolie just a little bit. Not too much. Don't you hate certain like that? Is it is it like vitiligo or something? Is that kind of pigment losing? Hi, Maria. Find a concealer if it's uncomfortable, if you're losing that color, and just go, okay, you know what? I'm just going to tell you. People were so uncomfortable with that. I think it's beautiful, actually. It's like, it is your skin, but finding the beauty in it. but it can be uncomfortable. So especially when our bodies change. So I would just say keep covering using your concealers in those spots. But after a while, I would just get something to kind of just go around those and not cover those spots. Maybe like moisturize, of course. Find a lighter foundation for that area to go around. You got to get used to it. It's hard, you know. You know, with change, especially with our body or skin, we be like, I'm not about to do this. And you be looking at yourself and you be like, I'm not doing this. Because I know how I am. If something ain't right, and I'll be like, oh my goodness. I have a scar right here. I remember when I got it. I got it about a year ago. Oh my goodness, I was freaking out. Oh, I was freaking out so bad. Because it was just like, it wasn't there, and it seemed like just, it was like, but I've gotten used to it. It's lightened up over the last year. But thank you, Maria. But it's still, you know, that little insecurity because like everyone doesn't know that one scar. They might just think, oh, that's just how she looks. But I know it wasn't always there, so it's like, oh my goodness, thank you, Maria. And it's like, oh, but that one scar, you know. And I think we focus so much on the things that people are not paying any attention to. You know, with the billions of people on this earth, it's only about. I remember this guy teaching me. He was about the 2%ers. Like, it's maybe like 2% of people who really care what you like. Everybody else don't care. I'm just seeing if I want. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then I'll go in with that concealer just a little bit. I'm gonna try the Juvia's as concealer. I've heard it really, really. All you gotta do, yeah, just hit the subscribe button. I heard it really works well. Juvia's as a concealer, just taking your. So we're gonna leave that pink blush. We're just gonna try it. So I'm gonna try it because I'm all for trying new things. I'm all for trying new things. No, maybe I'll go with the pink because I'm in on the pink roll. I'll try the Juvia's later. But since I'm already on a pink, well, we'll see. I hope you did. Hope you did. Let's get a puff. If you guys are watching this video, um, I say it on my TikTok, but with the holidays coming, hit Burlington. Burlington, TJ Maxx, those places are literally overstocking on things like your eyelashes, your makeup wipes, all of that stuff. You'll find some unique lip colors for the holidays, and then you'll have a color on a year or two from now. You'll be like, I remember when I got it. And I'm just going in with a pink concealer under my eye to brighten that eye. But I haven't really, I say this all the time. Once I started using pinks and peaches, I kind of stayed away from the tan colors. I really like them. But you see the difference, how this one brightens that eye? So I'm just going to tap it in there. Tap, tap, tap. That's the one thing I like about YouTube. Because when I be on TikTok, I'm like, if you ain't tapping, you napping. And I know they be like, girl, we tapping. We tapping. And I'll be like, okay, just keep on tapping. Cool. Pretty. But it is definitely a difference under that one eye. It's lightened it up versus that eye. We're gonna go ahead and put some on the other eye. We ain't gonna leave the eye out. I love makeup too. I know. I feel like makeup is just art. It's just like everyone don't gotta like your art, and that's fine. Everyone doesn't like every painting, but it's fun. It's unique, and it gives you a sense of just I want to have a different go around today. You know, I can put color on and just feel like Extra, and you know what I say? Oh, why be basic if you could be extra? So we're just gonna tap that pink in there. This is a pink concealer from LA Colors. And if you are new in the live and this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe, guys. But thanks for coming in and spending time with me. Appreciate that. Tanisha Edwards 2 on TikTok if you're not following. This is the hardest part about selling yourself on social media. I have to remember everything. And I don't have a secretary. One day. Thank you, Lucretia. Did I say that right? Thank you, babe. One day. M was gonna be my secretary. I had checked on her. I have to check on people sometimes. Okay, that's so much better. I'm just going around in there and just kind of blending that out. I don't contour. I know a lot of people say you don't contour your nose. No, this is my nose. It's what God gave me. I like it. I'm not ashamed of it. I like the size of it. It's not the average size of everyone else's. So for that, I am happy. And I'm just going in with some more spray. I will spray myself to heaven. I'll tell you that. Thank you for the subscribe. You know what I did notice though, and I'm just gonna be 100. This brow, but I'm just gonna bring it down. This brow is longer than that brow. You can't be out here like that. Y'all be like, what's wrong with the one brow girl? Be like, oh, her brow. Hey, you there. Your brow is not browing. Ba-ba. Okay, let me get a small brush. Oh, that's not small. Got it. And we're just going to bring that brow just down a little bit. We're just going to bring it down. There we go. Don't you just love how makeup can do what you want it to do? I went from a shorter brow to a longer brow. There we go. There we go. That little bit just made my day. That little bit just made my day. Let me get my stones on my eye. Because everything is better with bling. If you don't believe it, I just don't know who raised you. I don't know. But not telling you what to do. Not trying to tell you how to handle your business. But life is better with bling. Just my personal opinion. Thank you, Maria. Back at you, babe. But I'm just saying, don't know how you survive without bling. But it's just, just my opinion. I had a soft brush that I just picked up to. I'll be so unorganized sometimes. I'll be like, I'm just making sure that those corners are not harsh right in there. And that is not harsh right there. Soften it up a little bit. I hate hard, like hard. Pull that black out a little bit. Give me some. Give me some. Sometimes that black is so nice when it mixed with pink. You'd be like, ooh, ooh. Okay. We're doing bling on the brow. Nothing hurts with the little bling on the brow. I'll probably just do a heavy mascara today. Making sure. And we're going to go in angle form. Just use the clear. I'm using clear eyelash glue because it'll dry clear. So we're just using the clear. We're just using the clear. And I'll make it do what it do. Just remember everything is better with bling. I don't know how you get through your life without it. 3 little stones will fit perfectly right there. Oh, look at that. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Hmm. I be feeling extra when I got my little bling on. I be like, are you not blinging? Are you not? Perfect fit. Perfecto. Rico, suave. Just gonna kind of tap into those brows to make those brows look a little softer on that. I mean, they're not my brows, but I made them, so they are my brows, but my design. You know how people are like, is that your hair? And you be like, well, I paid for it, so technically it's your hair. But, who's judging? There we go. Just pulling that out just to soften it up a little bit. I hear that I didn't know until I moved into this apartment. Like radiators, like they're loud. The steam off of them, and you'd be like, "What is going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Thank you, guys." So there we go. Just kind of, there we go. That's a softer. Wait, you know what? When I step back, I gotta see how soft it is. Okay, this right there in that corner gonna aggravate me. It's got a little sharp look to it right there. But maybe I'm just tripping. Don't these would be good brows today. Maybe I'm just tripping. Let me get a little powder. This is that one size that I do adore. I'm getting low, trying to. And yeah, I have some concealer on the back of my hand. I hate wasted. I really do hate wasted makeup. I really, really do. It's so annoying. So we're gonna use it in spots that I hate, can't stand, like this. It's a little dark for me right there, so I'll just pop that in there, right in there. Instead of wasting my concealer. I like where it lightens up where you need, where you want it to. I was excited about going to work today. And you know what got me really excited? And I was thinking, you know how you wake up and sometimes you're just in a complacent mood? And you're like, oh, I gotta go to work. And you know what I was thinking? I was like, girl, you got a job. Just go to it. Even though half the people there get on your last nerve, just go on to it. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. But see how they gave me that little bit of lightness right in there? It did. It did its thing. Because I didn't want to waste it. I do not like wasting makeup. I really do. I'll find a place to put it. Oh, you gonna waste that? Put it over there. No. I did my nails at work last night. Don't judge me. And I was at work yesterday and the phone kept ringing. And I'm thinking, why are people calling? Like, I'm at work, but I just, yes, Maria, I am from the city. Maria, where are you from, babe? It was one of those moments where I'm like, why are people calling work? If you work in a certain kind of facility or care, after a certain time, there's nobody in those offices. And people still be attempting to call. And I'm like, oh, you're attempting. Is that in New Mexico? I might be right. I might be wrong. If I'm right, because I will tell you why I would think that. Hmm. Oh, Europe, duh. I was thinking Corpus. Is it Carpus or Corpus? I'm thinking Corpus Christi. I'm wrong. I'm not good. I didn't sit through that part in class. I'm not ashamed to say it either. I'm just not gonna waste this. So I'm just gonna put it where I want to put it. Europe. Ooh, you fancy. Before I put my stones on, I am gonna put a little bit more. I just wasn't wasting my powder. Powder costs too much money to be wasted. If your powder looks dull when you're at a certain point, it's okay. Just go spray. Hey, what's going on, Zoe? I took a TikTok break and came to the other side today. I came to the other side. Maria, I don't know what part of Europe that is. I'm just like, where in Europe? Okay, this is what I love the most. Setting sprays. I feel like I'm cheating on TikTok, but I'm really not cheating on TikTok because I did tell the guys, like, guys, I'll be over on YouTube. I'm trying to be loving bow. I was going to do lashes today, y'all, but I'm like, I don't want to do lashes. Setting spray just to melt it all in. Like, yeah. Melt the makeup together. I just love it. It just gives me the feeling of just completion. I really do have to study my YouTube a little bit more. I'm just like, oh, I'm jealous. I've always wanted to go to Egypt. I'm always fascinated by the pyramids. Always been fascinated since we were studying hieroglyphics in art class. I just I just want to see if they're. I'm sure they are majestic as they look in a picture, but I've always been very curious to. I would like to go to Dubai, um, preferably Qatar, and visit Dubai because it's just doing something different. You know what I mean? So, but Egypt, yes. Oh my goodness. I always wanted to go to Egypt. But I'm gonna tell you what was like, oh, do I want to go to Egypt? It was they were going through some school issues and they was protesting and I was like, wait a minute, hold on. What we not gonna do? I'm just dabbing a little more of that pink, just a little bit more from where I took away. Just a little bit from where I took away. From the blush. I be thinking of stuff on the back of my hand. I'm so used to stuff on the back of my hand when I'm doing my makeup. Just tapping that eye. Because right here, this is where I struggle the most under that eye. My eye tends to leak. So that's why I put those eye drops. It's doing pretty good today. Not a bad leak or whatever, but it just does what it wants to do. And I'm like, whatever. We're going to put some highlight on our face because we definitely want to be shiny at points today. I do. I still hate this brush. No matter how much I try to use it, I still can't stand it. I'll be like, no, it doesn't work. It's broken. I talked to Maria. Have a really great day, babe. Thanks for coming into the live. Appreciate you. Now you guys, I'm like, I really want to go to Egypt. Now that's gonna be in my head all day. I should be in Egypt. I feel like when I talk about going places, I'm worried about if I'm gonna like the food. That's a big girl's worry. Listen, as long as it's chicken, you can't mess up chicken. I'm not a seafood person, so it's like, just give me a little highlight. No, see, no, see. That's the joy of highlight. I love going live because I don't use filters on my live, and I love that people have texture, and I think people forget that. So it's like, oh, you have pores. I do very large pores, and I've tried so many things, pore reducers. But I'm okay with that. Mm, sometimes you just got what you got. Just putting highlights in little spots that I like to highlight because I'll be extra. Again, why be basic when you can be extra? I don't know who likes that. Not me. And I'm going with pink gloss. This is the Fresh Prince. Look at the microphone. Huh. Now, it's got like a pinky hue to it. It's just my natural lip, but it's got like a pinky hue. But look, the microphone I got. This came with two of them. This was Glam Light microphones. Too cute. All right, let's put some more stones on my face because you never can have too many stones. You can just have not enough. And once you go stone, you gotta go. We're gonna put one. We're gonna put one right here. I'm gonna put one right there. Okay, stone picker upper thing. You ever give something a name and you know it's not what it's called, but you just made up the name because you don't know the name? So you just say whatever you want it to be. I just called it a stone picker up thing. It's really a wax stick, but it just looks like an extravagant piece of something. Oh, there we go. I like this spot because I would never get a piercing because I'm afraid. And I like that spot because, again, I would never get a piercing because I'm afraid. Tattoo, I'm there for it. Piercings, get somebody else to do it. Piercing, I'm too scary. And I've birthed children with no drugs. Like, I've birthed children with nothing. Like, okay. Everything is better with sparkles. That's enough. It's just that moment where I just like to be extra, and you look up and it's like, she got stones on her face. She does. Be extra. Have fun with life. Don't let life take over. But, there we go. This is gonna be my look for the day. I think I like it. Sometimes I have to check it out and say, oh, I think I like it. But it's just being, extra. Yippers. Man down. Anyways, you guys. Bio, thank you. You guys, thank you for the few that are here, for everyone who came through and watched, spoke, and everyone that said hello today. Be amazing on purpose, as I'm sure you already are. Have a really great day. And remember, kindness is absolutely free. It does not cost you anything to be kind. I love you as well, but God loves you even more. Hey, Sarah. So just remember to be kind. If you go out today, don't give anyone that little funky side eye. Give them a genuine hello. I'm glad you exist today. You really never know what someone is going through. So just remember, how was I going to forget my mascara? Um, oh yeah, no. Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to go on the Instagram. Tanisha Edwards on Linktrees. Linktree, everything is there. You can follow everything. You guys, just be great and amazing on purpose. And when I say on purpose, just be the best you that you know how to be. Oh, thank you so. Thank you so, so much. This eye is leaking, but I'll let it dry and then we'll fix it before we go to work because we can't go out here looking crazy. And we will not. Kisses to you as well. You guys, don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Bye. Have a really, really amazing day on purpose. And if you want to go back on anything, this video will be there for you to go back on. I love you guys. And remember, God loves you even more. Bye.